Imagine this. It's December 1776, and the Continental Army is falling apart. Just months ago, this army numbered in the thousands. Now, more than half are dead, wounded, or gone. The ones who remain have no shoes. Their clothes are in rags. Many haven't had a proper meal in days. And the deepest fear hanging over the camp is this. On December 31st, their enlistments expire. After that day, these men are free to go home. And most of them plan to, just a few miles away, in the town of Trenton, sit the Hessian soldiers, some of the most disciplined fighting men in Europe. Their commander believes this war is practically over, that all that's left now is paperwork. George Washington knows the truth. If nothing changes, and changes fast, this revolution is going to die quietly, in the cold, before it ever becomes a country. What almost nobody knew was that a plan was already forming in Washington's mind. A plan so risky that if it failed, it could wipe out what was left of his army completely. But if it worked, it could change the entire course of the war. Let's go back a few months. Summer 1776. The Declaration of Independence has just been signed. Spirits are as high as they've ever been. Then comes New York. One defeat after another. A crushing loss at Long Island. New York City falls into British hands. Washington is forced to retreat first off Manhattan, then across all of New Jersey, and finally into Pennsylvania. This isn't just a loss of ground. This is an army's spirit breaking apart. With every defeat, a few more soldiers slip away in the dead of night. They want to go home. They don't want to die for a cause that already looks lost. The Continental Congress itself is so afraid that it abandons Philadelphia and flees to Baltimore 1. British commander confidently writes home that the war is all but finished. And in the middle of all this collapse, there is exactly one man who still believes victory is possible.
December 31st, just days away. When that deadline hits, Washington's army could practically evaporate. If he doesn't do something extraordinary before that date, there may not be an army left for him to lead. He needs a victory that accomplishes three things: convince his soldiers to stay, restore Congress's confidence, and prove to the world that this fight is still alive. His eyes land on Trenton. Stationed there are Hessian soldiers, professional, paid troops from the German states, hired by the British Crown. In command is Colonel Johann Rall, an experienced, battle-hardened officer. But Rall has a blind spot.